Hello and welcome, my name is Kyle FtW and welcome back to another Call of Duty Vanguard video. Today, we are back with a bit of a different video here on the channel, and today we are going to be breaking down the top 5 best maps within the game. I wanted to do this video for a while because through playing a lot of Call of Duty Vanguard lately, or for the entire year, and making my map guide videos, I thought it would be really helpful to make some of the best map a best map video for all of you to know what a great map is within the game, because I know a lot of people say that the maps are really bad in this game and all that kind of stuff, but I actually don't think they're as bad as people will lead on. I mean, they're definitely better than the Modern Warfare maps. They're definitely better than Modern Warfare 2019, I should say, and they are definitely better than the Call of Duty Ghost maps as well, in my opinion. But today we're going to be focusing on the best maps in the game, the 5 best maps. Now, I know that there are 16 maps here within the game, and I will be doing a top 5 worst maps as well. So there's 6 other maps within the game that we will not be ranking because they're either not the best or they're not the worst. They're kind of just in the middle, spread out through the middle. We're also not going to be covering any DLC game or maps here in this video as well, because DLC maps, there's only been 2 of them, and I don't think it's fair to rate those maps compared to the base maps. We're only going to be focusing on the base maps today. Maybe after Season 6, I'll be doing the top 5 best DLC maps in the game and everything of that nature. So I wanted to make some sort of parameters about this list. Number 1, the list revolves around my opinion, obviously. This is what I believe are the best maps in the game, and they all revolve around my playstyle. So in my personal opinion, my favorite playstyle is maps that are medium to or small to medium size. And what that means is I'm not talking about super tiny maps like Shipment and DOS House. I'm talking about maps that are like the size of like Raid or Hackney Yard. Maps that are like that are not super big but are not super small, to where it's literally absolute craziness. And also I'm focusing on how quickly you get into gunfights, how many kills you can get, and everything like that. So without further ado, without any more delay, we'll go ahead and get into the top 5 list. So starting off here at the number 5 spot, this is going to be maybe a little bit of a controversial one for a lot of you, but again, these are all maps that are suggestive or that are considered just with this game, not compared to other Call of Duty games. They're just focused on Vanguard and maps that are good in the scheme of Vanguard only, not, compared to other Call of Duty games. So starting out here with the number 5 spot, we have ourselves the map Tuscan. Now, a lot of people don't like this map. They say that it's kind of crazy, kind of all over the place with the spawns and everything like that, but this is actually a map that flows pretty well. And I mentioned earlier in some of my previous Vanguard videos that one of the maps that gained on me the most out of any map in the entire game is Tuscan. I didn't like it when I first started playing it, but once I made my map guide video, got used to it, it started to play really well. It's a 3-lane map. It's not very big, probably a medium-sized map in the grand scheme of things, and I overall just like it. It has really good flow for the most part, and you're never going to really have any difficulties finding enemies unless your lobby is small. I also really like blitz pacing on this map. It's pretty fast paced and everything like that. So that is the number 5 spot. Now coming in here at the number 4 spot as the 4th best map in the game, in my personal opinion, we have the map Decoy. Now, I didn't like this map either when the game first came out. This map also gained on me quite a bit as well. And Decoy has become one of my favorite maps in the game because it is a kind of a classic map in its design. It's a 3-lane map. It's small to medium size, and the action is really great. I mean, it was one of the only maps within the game that actually had a 24/7 playlist besides Shipment and DOS House. And overall, I think it's a pretty dang good map. I did get my very first V2 rocket on this map as well, which is what I really like about it. I mean, getting a V2 rocket on the map means that the map is pretty good, because if it was a terrible map where there's a lot of places to get shot in the side or get shot in the back and everything like that, then I probably wouldn't have been able to get a V2 rocket on it. But because of its layout and because of its design, it is definitely a really good map in the game. And what's even cooler about the map is that it is still a really good map, even though they kind of went very crazy with the destructible environments, which was awesome. And overall, I really like Decoy. Coming in at the number 3 spot, which is one of my favorite maps in the game as well, and I think it's definitely one of the best, we have the map Bokage. I really like this map a lot. I think it is really good. It's fast-paced. It is small. It's small, but it's not crazy. So as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, it's not, you spawn in and die and spawn in and die and spawn in and die. It's small enough to where you can get a lot of kills and it's really, really fast paced, but it's not so fast paced to the point where you're getting a 1-to-1 ratio by getting a lot of kills, but also getting a lot of deaths. You can go on very high kill streaks on this map. You can also get a ton of kills. I just think it's a really, really, really good map. It's one of my favorite maps to play in this game. Whenever it comes up in the rotation, I stay and I play it because it's just super, super great, and it's very, very fun to play on. Again, it's another 3-lane map. It flows really well. There's not any, crazy lanes. It's just 3 lanes, simple, easy to play on, and very, very good overall. Now coming in at the number 2 spot, we have the first remake on the list here, and one of the 2 remakes in the game, or I guess technically 3 if we talk about the DLC maps, but the second remake of the game, which is going to be Castle. Now, Castle is just a great map. It's been a great map since World at War, and coming back into Vanguard, it is still a really good map. There's a few annoying spots on it, but, I think that it definitely edges out Bokage and Decoy. I think, in all reality, Bokage, or 4 through 2, could be interchangeable, to be honest, but I just like Castle. I mean, do I like playing Castle more than Bokage? Definitely. Do I like playing Castle more than Decoy? Most definitely as well. So it's just a great map. I mean, it's classic. It's, it flowed really well in World at War. It's the same case for this game. There's a few more camping spots than, there's definitely a lot of camping spots on it for sure, but it still flows really well. You can counter those camping spots really easily. It's very fast paced. I like the fact that TDM is like 12v12, and then Blitz TDM is like 24v24, which is really insane. It's a fun map. It flows really well. It's not got any annoying, place areas in it, and overall, I think it is definitely probably the second best map in the game. Now, coming in at the number 1 spot, in my opinion, of the best map within Call of Duty Vanguard, no, it is not Das House, it is Eagle's Nest. This map, Eagle's Nest, is so good. I really, really like Eagle's Nest. I think that it was by far the best map in the beta. It was really, really good. Whenever I played on Eagle's Nest, I had a great time. It just feels like a classic map. Feels a lot to me like Vacant from Call of Duty 4. I don't know if it kind of reminds any of you guys of that map, but I really, really like Eagle's Nest. It's a 3-lane map. It's a classic map. It flows really well. There's no annoying getting shot in the back areas or any lanes where there's a million angles to get shot from. And I think it's just overall a really, really good map. It was hard to pick the best map in the game because, no map in Call of Duty Vanguard is like the greatest map ever created. I mean, we don't have a raid equivalent here in the game. We don't have a high-rise equivalent here in the game. We don't have a hard hat equivalent. But, as far as the maps go within the game, I think that definitely Eagle's Nest is the best. I think it's just a really, really, really solid map, and I get a lot of good scores on it. It's a good map. It's a solid map. And that is going to do it for this video. Those are the top 5 best maps within Call of Duty Vanguard, in my personal opinion. Again, I know some of you guys might think it's controversial that I didn't put Das House on this list, but I honestly don't like Das House, and you guys will see it very, very shortly, I'm thinking. But some honorable mentions just here at the end of the video of some other good maps within Vanguard, in my opinion. Das House could definitely be an honorable mention. I don't think that it's a very good map, but as far as like playtime goes, Das House is definitely up there. Some other honorable mentions would probably be Subpens or probably Hotel Royal or Gavitu. But again, as far as the top 5 best maps go, I think I'm pretty confident with this list. And that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are about the maps within the game. I know, again, that they're not as good as previous Call of Duty games by any means, but I don't think that they're bad maps either. I think that they are definitely pretty solid, and I'm definitely confident with my list. But let me know what you guys think. If there's any maps that you like I should have made the list, then you guys can let me know. So anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did enjoy the video, a like rating is always appreciated. If you want to check out any of my other previous Call of Duty Vanguard videos, they will all be linked at the end of the video for you guys to check out, as well as in the description. If there's any specific top 5 or anything like that that you want me to do for Call of Duty Vanguard, I would be happy to do it. But I probably will be doing the top 5 worst maps in Call of Duty Vanguard next weekend, so go ahead and stay tuned for that as well. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys all on another Call of Duty Vanguard video very, very soon.